Good morning and welcome to vlog number 2. We're about to go to Mackinac Island and Mackinaw City for our honeymoon. We're going to spend 2 nights, so it's going to be a short weekend, but it should be fun. So let's go! After a 3.5-hour drive, we arrived at our hotel in Mackinaw City. We checked in and then headed up to our room where we dropped off all of our stuff. There's my husband Eddie already checking out the bathroom. I booked a room with 1 queen bed, but we ended up getting a room with 2 beds. We had some time to kill before our plans, so we checked out this arcade that was Egyptian themed. I absolutely love coin pushers, so when I saw this Avengers one, I had to try it out.
My coin got stuck up there.
And I missed the recording, but I did win the jackpot, 500 tickets. After our fun at the arcade, we took a trolley tour around the city. The tour was very historical. We got a lot of information about the beginning of Mackinaw City and how it became to be what it is today. But then our tour guide took us over the Mackinaw Bridge, and I absolutely hate driving over this bridge. It is so scary. Underneath these grates you can see the water, and it's like a big no for me. But once we did cross, we got to St. Ignace, which was in the UP, and we got this beautiful view of the bridge that we just crossed over, and the sun was setting. It was very pretty. After the tour, we had dinner at an Italian restaurant. It was pretty good. I had lasagna.
The next morning.
And now we are on Mackinac Island. The very first thing we did was climb up to visit the Fort of Mackinac, which is a military outpost. I think the very top of this fort has the best view of the island. You can see all the boats and the houses and the shops. It's very pretty from way up here. Then we took a walking tour of the fort where we got to see how the soldiers lived in the 18th and 19th century. This is the post canteen where soldiers bought luxury items. Then we saw the officers' stone quarters. All of the rooms looked pretty small. I can't imagine how they all lived in here. Then we headed up these old wooden stairs and we saw the children's bedrooms. After the fort, Eddie dragged me to the haunted theater. Every year that I come to the island, I avoid this place at all costs, so I was terrified. I wanted to record, but it was pitch black in there. Like, we could not see anything. We were hugging the walls and shuffling our feet, trying to find our way out as scary figures were around us and noises and the floor was shaking. I hated that experience so much. After surviving the haunted theater, we rented some bikes and went on a bike ride around the island. The first stop we made was to see the Arch Rock. There was so many stairs. I was out of breath when I got to the top. I think I heard someone at the bottom say they counted and it was like 270 stairs. It was crazy. But once we finally made it, it was a very pretty view. Here is the Arch Rock. The beauty of nature is so amazing. It's crazy to think this was formed all on its own. You can see the lake right through it. Then we continued biking around. I think it's 8.2 miles in total. Then we made a quick pit stop at the British Landing Nature Center. After our bike ride, we went shopping for a little bit and then we boarded the ferry back to the city. Once we got back, we went into this tattoo shop. They had a board of tattoos where you got to shoot a Nerf gun and whatever you aim and hit is what you got.
The next day.
And then the next day we made it home. King was so happy to see me, and I was just as happy to see him. Thank you for watching, and stick to the end for some bonus pictures from our trip.